The first thing I saw was I was witnessing everything that was going on in the scene in where my body was found, but I didn't think it was me. I thought, me was up here looking at everything. But I watched them bag up the body. I watched them take the body and take it to the hospital to turn it in. And as I was watching that, I watched this medic. He he felt something come over him in his heart, and he opened the body bag and he brought the body back using electricity. He was able to bring the body back, and in that process, the body came back, but my brain didn't come back for 3 days. And in those 3 days, I was traveling. I went to our original home, where all of us come from. And the first thing I saw was this man, um, all dressed in white, and he had love and light coming off of him, and it was radiating off of him everywhere. And when I looked to him, I recognized him, but I didn't know him. And my first thought was, this must be God. And he responded without using his mouth. He said, "No, I'm not God." He said, "You can call me your guide." He said, "You can call me Drake." He told me his friends called him Drake, and that I could call him that, and he was going to help me go wherever I wanted to go. And when he said that, I knew instantly I wanted to go wherever this love was coming from. I could feel there was so much power in that love. I wanted to go there where it was coming from. And so he said, "Great, that's our home. I can take you to our home." So we began a journey. And and for 3 days, while I was brain dead, while my body was brain dead, I went with Drake and I traveled to another place. It's nothing. It looks somewhat like Earth, but only a little. It's so much grander and bigger and greater than what Earth is. Even the most beautiful parts of Earth are nothing compared to this place. As I got closer to it, I could actually see that there was this big mountain, there was trees, there was this little lake, and there was cherry blossoms all around the lake, and there was a big building. And as we were getting closer and closer and closer, it was like it was getting clearer and clearer and clearer. And all of a sudden, I could feel the grass coming up and meeting me and connecting to me. And as soon as the grass touched me, um, I thought it was odd, number one, because I had feet. I didn't know that I would have feet in heaven, but I do. We still have an energetic body. It's different than the physical body. And my feet came and touched with the grass, and it plugged in. It felt as if the grass was bringing me energy, and I felt like each blade of grass, each one had its own consciousness, each one. And that as I was plugging in, I could feel the consciousness in every single blade of grass. And I could feel all this love just coming to me for no reason. For I didn't feel that I deserved this kind of love, but I could feel that the grass wanted to send that kind of love to everything. And then as I was experiencing the grass, my guide, he said, "You should see the flowers, you should see the trees, you should see the water." Like, he wanted to show me all of heaven. And so I went around and I experienced what the flowers were and what the trees were. And then the water came to me, and it came up on my feet and it asked, "Do you want us on you?" And I said, "Yes, I want the water on me." and the water actually came up and over me. And as it did, it healed my soul. And I was just loving this whole experience of heaven. And I looked over and I saw that this huge building, and I could see people going in and out of rooms in the building. And I could tell that the building was made so that we could learn anything that we want to learn, anything. But we get to learn the truth. We don't learn other people's stories. We learn the actual truth. And that's when I realized on earth, when we go to university, when we go to college and school, we're learning what humans teach us. That's why they call it his story or history. It's someone's story, but it's not actual fact. And so I went there and I could see that people could learn eternal truth, and they could learn about anything they want to learn. As I was getting very excited, I was thinking I could go there to this building. That's when Drake, he came to me and he said, Vinny, this is going to be really hard, but it's going to be worth it. And right then he hugged me. He put his arms around me. And when he hugged me, there was this pulse of very bright light that just came off of both of us. And I could feel the most pristine and beautiful and peaceful, loving feeling come over me and come completely through me. And as that I was feeling that feeling, I actually heard my brother. I heard my brother in the hospital speaking to my body in the hospital. And I heard him saying a prayer. And in that prayer, he commanded my soul to come back to my body. And at that moment, I felt like I was taken out of heaven, out of that heaven space, and I was forced back into my body.